Servus Leute, herzlich willkommen zu Fire Emblem Warriors Free Hopes. Jetzt in Kapitel 10 und wir haben neue Möglichkeiten. Wir können ein Ultima-Siegel irgendwo kaufen und wir haben ein neues Unterstützungsgespräch. Wer mit wem? Wie, oh Gott. Oh, wir können die ganzen A-Gespräche jetzt machen. Wir haben was zu tun, Leute. Zeit für die ganzen A-Gespräche, aber gleich erst. Wir haben noch Ultima-Siegel, die wir uns holen können. Und wieder jede Menge neue Sachen zu machen. Oh, da ist was Grünes. Wir müssen mit Edelgard reden. Ich wollte aber jetzt mal zum... Wo müssen wir da hin? Zum Shop, ne? Wie ist doof da, Verkäufer. Ultima-Siegel. 4500! What? Alter Verwalter, ist das teuer bei dir, du Sackgesicht. Du Ratte. Lehrmeister. Ah, Jude. So, wir können jetzt Asura lernen. Pflügt mit 2 Schwertern und mysteriöser Kraft über das Schlachtfeld. Diese Klasse kann Magie einsetzen. Cool. Ja. Gut, bei unserer Stärke macht das jetzt nicht so viel aus. Aber dafür kriegen wir plus 4 Magie. Das Examen dieser konnte nicht abgelegt werden, da folgende... Achso, ich muss es erst freischalten. Toll. Was brauche ich denn dafür eigentlich, Kollege? Für das Ultima-Sieg. Luxuriöses Baumaterial und Elite-Ausrüstung. Das brauche ich hier auch. Also ich brauche 20 von allem, damit ich das hier machen kann. Okay. Das ist wichtig. Luxus, was ist das? Luxus und Elite, ne? Okay, Luxus und Elite. Hast du denn sowas überhaupt im Angebot? Hausierer-Lizenz. Luxuriöses Baumaterial. Wir benötigen 11 dafür. Wir könnten uns nur 7 holen, das ist scheiße. Oh Gott. Ich brauche mehr Veredelungssteine, das ist kacke. Okay, Unterstützungsgespräche. Fangen wir an mit Edelgard. Ja.
Oh, Edelgard. I'm glad I found you. Got a few? Of course. What is it? Well, remember how Hubert laid into me after the Knights of Saros raided Enbar? It got me thinking. What do I need to do for you to trust me again?
Nothing. Hubert and I stopped doubting you the moment that business was behind us. You worked tirelessly for me, and I'm grateful for that. So please, there's no need to worry.
Still, we have no idea when those who slither in the dark might try to interfere again.
Dann machen wir sie platt. So einfach ist das.
Honestly, it kind of feels like there's more I should be doing to help. Like I'm just floating around without a purpose or something.
Very well. What do you propose?
If I had to pick something, I'd say protecting you would be my top priority. Everyone's got a bone to pick with you, especially the church and those who slither in the dark. And they won't rest till they have your head. After all, the Imperial Army's not gonna lose if we've got you at the top handing down orders. And I figure Hubert'll stay off my back as long as I put my energy into keeping you safe. Then you can lead us to victory and we'll all live trustfully ever after.
Perhaps, but I think you're forgetting something. The only way to protect me is by staying at my side, and therein lies a conundrum. Allowing you that close to me would in itself be proof of my trust, without which you would have never earned such an opportunity in the first place.
Sagen, dass du verstehst, was sie meinen, verständnislos dastehen. Ich verstehe, was du meinst.
I know that. Still, I can't help but feel like that's what I've got to do to prove myself to you. Please, Edelgard. Even if it just means shielding you from your enemies.
Very well. Do as you will. In the meanwhile, I'll tell Hubert... Well, I'm not entirely sure what I will tell him. At the very least, we know those who slither in the dark are able to shapeshift at will. So, in a way, it doesn't matter who I choose to surround myself with. They could just as well turn out to be someone wholly different.
Ihr danken, dass ihr an mich glaubt, dass ihr anders überlegen. Ich danke, dass ihr an mich
Thanks,
glaubt.
Edelgard. I honestly could have sworn you were gonna say no.
Der letzte Satz wurde gar nicht eingesprochen.
Of course. What I truly want to know is why you'd risk your life just to earn my trust.
Do you really have to ask? You reshaped my entire life. Before I met you, I had nobody. I was nobody. But you still chose me of all people to command one of your armies. Now I can't walk down the street without people yelling my name. And I've got a great life surrounded by amazing friends. All of it possible because of you.
That's not true. You would not have earned this post if you lacked the talent.
Maybe now, but before you came along, nobody in the Empire gave a Pegasus's backside about talent. You gave me a seat at the table when no one else would.
Ah, I see.
If you want proof you've changed the world, just take a look at me. Because this gal, she's a whole new person thanks to you.
Lana und Edelgard haben mit unterstützen Level B erreicht. Das war gar nicht das A-Gespräch, das war das B-Gespräch. Okay. Dann durfte ich B auch nicht machen die ganze Zeit. Das ist ja nur B-Gespräch jetzt, ne? Das ist ja lol. Ja gut. Gut. Dann halt so.
Interesting. Her Majesty refrained from drinking tea today. A bit unusual, don't you think? I believe the last time that happened was 15 days ago. Ergo, we can conclude she tends to renounce the beverage when...
Hey, remind me why I'm doing this again. What's the point of recording all this stuff? Why not just hang out with her?
It is not stuff. These are Her Majesty's great exploits. They must be accurately recorded and preserved within the annals of Imperial history.
Not sure I'd call her tea habits great exploits. No one's ever gonna need that information. And how do you remember all this? I couldn't even tell you what I had for breakfast this morning.
I remember everything Her Majesty does.
Das ist creepy, Monika. Das ist sehr, sehr creepy. Und ich würde mich an deiner Stelle an einen sehr guten Psychiater wenden.
Every word she has ever spoken to me. Every morsel she has ever eaten. Not to mention where and when she ate it.
Hilfe, die ist ja vollkommen irre.
Every sigh that has escaped her lips. Each and every one of her favorite...
Yeah, let's stop there.
Stalker!
Weird.
Die ist ein Stalker!
Why do you say that? These are simply records that need to be kept.
Nein, das ist krank. Sie davon überzeugen, dass es seltsam ist, aufgeben. Ich habe bei der das Hopfen vom Malz verloren.
All right, you've convinced me.
So you understand. This is the very reason I have been granted my excellent memory.
But if your memory's so good, then there's no reason for me to help, is there?
Oh, but there is. Her Majesty places a great deal of confidence in you. She often engages you in conversation, and the two of you spend an insufferable amount of time together. As such, you're able to obtain information I could not otherwise verify on my own. There is nobody more qualified than you to assist me in this undertaking.
Ich hätte versuchen sollen, sie zu überzeugen, dass sie Scheiße baut. Verdammt.
Alright, fine. I get that you're serious about all this. I don't mind lending a hand when I'm not busy. And there doesn't seem to be much harm in it.
Spoken like a true confidant of Her Majesty. How dependable of you. It's no wonder she trusts you more and more each day, even if it is maddening. And so, the time has come for me to grant you a very special privilege. I will permit you to devote yourself to Her Majesty as a sign of your undying love.
Nice. Wenn du mich in Ruhe lässt.
I'm honored. Yes. Does that mean you're not jealous of me anymore?
I suppose not. We will be comrades, joined in our quest to bestow love and affection upon Her Majesty.
Whatever.
Oh, alright then. I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. I'm not really sure how I'd show my love for her. Or if I'd even want to.
Very well. you clearly still fail to appreciate the full extent of Her Majesty's charm. However, I am confident you will come to your senses the more you assist me. I hope that one day you will ascend and become a true admirer of Her Majesty.
Yeah, you do that.
Hey, das ist doch schon A. Okay. A1. Wir sind voll bei Monika. Danke. Dankeschön. Das heißt, wir können Doro und Petra auch abschließen. Ein bisschen traurig bin ich dafür schon, aber was soll's.
This war is going on and on. Do you think we will ever have sight of the end?
Hoffnungsvoll antworten. Jawohl.
Yeah, I do. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but it's definitely out there on the horizon.
It will be good to be putting this war behind us. When the war is finished, what are you wishing to do?
Entschuldigung, das schneide ich raus.
That's a pretty big question.
Then I will give more clarity. How will you be supporting yourself when your contract is completed? If you have the desire, you could come to Bridget with me.
Wait, seriously? I thought you were just pulling my leg about that.
I would never be pulling your legs. Also, I am speaking with seriousness. After losing the war with the Empire, Bridget was forced into becoming a vassal state. But this war is giving Bridget the chance to stand on equal feet again. We will be opening our borders to Fodlan. The exchanges between us will flourish. I am needing a person I can trust to give me help with this. Please, accept my apologies if the offer was given with too much suddenness.
No, it's not that. I was just taking a moment to admire you. This war has been particularly ugly, and it seems like we're tearing each other apart on a daily basis. But people like you and Edelgard are already thinking about what comes next, how to plan for it. You're every bit the ruler they are.
No, I am different. I am the Queen of Bridget. We are the proud Isles, placed upon the sea by the spirits, who are watching over us to this day. Our future has the brightness of the sun. I am hoping you will be at my side as we are shaping it.
Klingt doch interessant.
Powerful words. And I'm happy you put that much stock in me. Honestly, it's a good fit. I've got nothing tying me down. No family, no titles, no property to speak of.
I am not asking for your answer in this moment. I know your sword is sold right now. But when this war is over, I hope the making of a decision is at the top of your to-be-doing list. That is why I am approaching you so early, because I am very, very sneaky.
Fair enough. I'll keep... And I don't blame you for trying to sneak ahead of the competition. Honestly, I'm kind of flattered. So, how about this? Let's both make it through this war unscathed and decide what comes next together.
So, dann fehlt jetzt nur noch... Ups. Doro.
La 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 la. La 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 la. How was that?
Yeah, good.
Still the same reaction, huh?
Sorry, me and singing just don't mix very well. Though, it did make me feel warm inside. Kinda like I was a kid again, with my mom.
Hey, you do get it! That was a lullaby from a long, long time ago. Nowadays, nobody remembers the lyrics, though. Or sings it to their children, for that matter.
A lullaby, huh? I guess that's why it took me back the way it did. But wait, if nobody knows the words, how are you so sure that's even what it is? Just from how it sounds?
Well, there was this scholar who researched it a few years ago and said as much. Couldn't tell you if they were right, though.
Es ist schön, dass es keinen Text hat. Es ist schön, dass sich so viel wiederholt. Oh Gott. Ich find's schön, dass es keinen Text hat, weil es doch so gut klingt.
Honestly, I kind of like that it didn't have any words. That way it can hit you straight in the heart without all that lyrics and meaning stuff getting in the way.
I'm glad to hear you giving music a little more thought now.
And I'm glad I've had so many chances to listen to you sing. Your voice touches people, Dorothea, even if they don't have the knowledge to really appreciate the high-level art of it. I mean, look at me. Bottom of the barrel, and you still practically move me to tears.
Oh, come now, don't talk about yourself like that.
It doesn't really bother me. And I'm not wrong, am I? No birth parents, no real background to speak of. The whole wandering merc gig. It is what it is.
That's quite the positive attitude. I'll have to try a little bit of that myself sometime. In the meantime, I've once again been able to rethink my singing thanks to you. I lost much of my emotion about the craft during my time as a diva, but I can feel it coming back now.
You really are incredible, you know that?
How do you mean?
I don't know, there's just something beautiful about the way you speak. It's like your thoughts just come out of your mouth fully formed, almost perfect, then find their way straight into people's hearts. Probably has something to do with all the training you did to become a diva, and all the training you've continued doing since. Meanwhile, here I am struggling to even make proper sentences when I try to talk about your singing.
Thank you for the kind words. It makes me feel a lot better hearing you say those things about me. But for the record, I don't think you're bad with words at all. Even your little speech now was the definition of smooth. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to flirt with me.
Unterstützen Level A2. Hä? So A, wieso? Hä? Bei ihr habe ich A1, bei ihr habe ich A2. Nein? Okay, gut. Whatever. Beim Rest, wer bin ich da eigentlich? Lysithia hat B. Ist schon bei A unterwegs, ne? Stimmt. Marianne. Kann ich noch machen. Gut. Bei Konstanze müssen wir mal weitermachen.
Hey, you've still got some food left. You don't want it? That Ogma Wolverine meat's super hard to come by, you know.
Oh, I don't really eat meat. You can have it.
Don't mind if I do then. You know, I always feel strangely energized after eating this stuff.
You look so pleased to be eating it.
If not every day I get to hear you laugh. Did I look funny or something?
No, it's just that the look on your face made me feel happy.
Instead of just watching other people stuff their faces, maybe you'd enjoy trying some yourself?
I'm perfectly content just watching.
Huh. Well, anyway, it seems like you've gotten more comfortable eating with me, Marianne.
I have. When you told me not to act like someone I'm not, at first I didn't know what to do with myself, but I still thought I could learn something from you. And as I talked with you more, I just got used to us eating together.
I see. Then why not branch out and eat with other people too? Mealtimes are a great opportunity to make new friends after all. Making conversation and sitting around the dinner table go hand in hand. That's how we ended up friends, right? It might be a good chance to get to know someone else. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, it's just... my adoptive father said the same thing to me once.
He did?
He often criticized me because I avoided other people so much. He said that, as the heir to House Edmund, I must be at least somewhat sociable.
Ich kann mit Marianne sehr gut relaten. Andere Menschen sind auch für mich so... Es gibt Menschen, mit denen komme ich gut klar, aber die meisten Menschen auf diesem Planeten sind mir einfach vollkommen egal.
I never bothered to understand how difficult it was for me to do that.
Wobei ich mittlerweile schon umgänglicher geworden bin, als ich es früher war. Das sei dazu gesagt. Früher war ich wirklich extrem verschlossen. Da habe ich wirklich mit kaum jemandem gesprochen, den ich nicht schon kannte. Heute ist es nicht mehr ganz so schlimm, aber früher... Ui, da war es schwer, an mich ranzukommen.
I'm sorry. I was being insensitive, just like your father.
No, you've done nothing wrong. But I don't think it's a good idea for me to get involved with too many people.
Why?
I only bring misery and misfortune to anyone who gets too close to me.
That's not true at all. Why do you even think that?
It is true. I know it.
Okay, if that's the case, then how's it possible for us to be hanging out right now without any problems?
You're right. I should have been more vigilant and kept some distance between us. But you're so kind and I just like being around you. I'm sorry. I'll stay as far away from you as I can from now on. I should go.
Hey, wait, Marianne! What am I gonna do about her?
Tja, als General hat man es nicht leicht. Die ist noch nicht mal bei B. Schamir. Schamir, Schamir, Schamir. Habe ich wieder Eule? Ich habe keine Eule. Scheiße. Dass sich ein ehrenhafter Herzog wie ihr dazu herablassen würde, mit mir zu sprechen. Ich bezweifle, dass ich euch irgendwie nützlich sein kann, aber bitte sagt mir, was ihr denn von mir wollen könntet. Ihr habt euch sehr verändert, Konstanze. Ich kann mir gar nicht vorstellen, was ihr alles durchgemacht haben müsst. Ich verdiene es nicht, dass ihr euch um mich sorgt, mein Lord. Was in meinem Leben geschehen ist, entspricht genau dem, was man für jemanden meines niederen Status erwarten würde. Ich entschuldige mich, vielleicht sollten wir diese Unterhaltung an einem anderen Tag fortsetzen. Ich habe ein Geschenk für dich. Ich habe einen Wetzstein, ich habe Monarchenwissen. Du magst doch... Du drehst doch so gerne mit deinem Haus und so, ne? Mag angeberische Zauber, Erfolg, Haus Novell. Nee, dann nicht. Ciao. Hi! Und so beginnt der Krieg von Neuem. Und du brauchst dir keine Sorgen zu machen, ich werde euch nicht verraten. Dich vollkommen unbesorgt zeigen, dich überaus besorgt zeigen, denn ich vertraue dir, Schamir. Oder wäre es besser, wenn ich sage, ich bin besorgt, weil es ja schon einmal die Seiten gewechselt hat. Spannende Frage. Ah, ich bin trotzdem etwas besorgt. Wir werden gegen einen deiner alten Freunde kämpfen. Diese Sorge ist unnötig, aber ich kann das nachvollziehen. Ich hatte schon so ein Gefühl, dass dieser Tag kommen würde. Ich habe eine andere Sichtweise als diese Ritter. Sie haben andere Standards in Bezug darauf, wen sie schützen sollten und was gut oder böse ist. Ups. Pfeil und Bogen, Wurfwaffen, Wetten, ihr Gehalt. Okay. Dann magst du schon einen Wettstein deine Waffen in Stand zu halten, oder?
Thanks, I suppose.
Ja, oder halt nicht. Nein, hier eine Rose für dich. Gut. Und dann gehen wir noch zum Arbeitsamt. Was hast du das zu lesen? Toll. Was kann man denn mit Schamir machen? Hier kann man was mit ihr machen. Ausrüstung pflegen. Sonst nichts. Schade. Schade. Na gut, dann nehmen wir Schamir mit. Und nehmen dafür noch Kaspar mit. So.
Counting on you both. I always get the job done. And I'm thorough.
Oh yeah, we've got this.
Ja, immerhin super. Gut. Dann können wir schon was essen gehen. Den Rest mache ich dann übrigens offscreen. Ich möchte jetzt nur ein bisschen noch was mitnehmen, um die Folge voll zu kriegen. Eine Mahlzeit kochen. Was isst denn du gerne, Mädel? Das auch nicht. Das auch nicht. Das ist ja schlimm. Fasan isst sie auch nicht gerne. Das isst du gerne. Gegrilltes Wildfleisch. Nimmst du hier nochmal das und nochmal Kaspar. Jawohl. Dass wir auch die anderen so ein bisschen hochkriegen im Vertrauenslevel. Auch wenn die nicht wirklich die Priorität haben. Ich meine, die wichtigsten haben wir eh schon auf A.
Solid, solid.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Oh, this looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
Kaspar und Shamir wären eigentlich auch ein lustiges Paar, oder?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Ein neues Unterstützungsgespräch verfügbar. Und zwar wir mit... Haben wir jetzt C schon geschafft? Tatsächlich. Let's go.
I should call it a day. You sticking around?
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
You're pretty conscientious for a mercenary. That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
Deine Arbeit einlegen, dich über das Hilfe freuen. Was ist bei ihr jetzt besser zu sagen?
If you're really sorry, you could always give me a hand sometime. It's my responsibility, but that doesn't mean I have to do it alone.
Fair enough. Come find me next time I'm off duty.
Really? Thanks. Dependable as always, Shamir. Honestly, you're so mature for your age. You always seem so composed, almost wise. Even when we're just chatting.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups. I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see. The company I was with the longest was probably Burling's Mercenaries, the last one I joined.
Kenn ich nicht, ist mir egal.
But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. But losing trusted comrades stays with you.
Hartnäckig. Aber ich gehe nicht dran, mich Nummer nicht einschätzen kann. Vergesst es, Leute. Aber Alter, langsam langt's aber hier, ne? Ah, gut. Ja, ich weiß. Oh, mein Controller ist ausgegangen. Scheiße. Oh, das ist jetzt doof. Da muss ich mal ganz kurz hier... Ah. Auf die Joy-Con umstellen.
Captain Burling, Getz, Lasley. We were a tight-knit group, if a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying with them till the end.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic. It takes real strength to overcome past hardships and move on. That's what I think, anyway.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way.
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past. But if the right moment comes, maybe I'll tell you about it.
Sehr gut. Okay, Leute, dann würde ich sagen, wie es hier weitergeht, das sehen wir dann beim nächsten Mal. In dem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs dabei sein und einschalten. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne noch einen Abo da. Würde mich sehr freuen. Ansonsten macht's nicht gut, macht's besser. Euer Schraubstil. Ciao.